This video is a basic walkthrough of typical issues you may encounter when designing a drainage or utility model in open roads. Before we begin, it's important to know that there are resources outside of this video. One key resource is the Bentley Communities page and the OpenSite Wiki. These have a lot of documentation and explanation, as well as bugs and fixes for people that are having similar issues. So you should really consult this first if you have an issue that you're unfamiliar with. Additionally, there's Bentley StormCAD Connect Edition help. This is very helpful for the hydraulic modeling. And of course, there are the View Learning Path videos for drainage and utilities that are very helpful as well. Some of these issues that are observed are issues as of this recording and may be fixed through future Bentley updates. For drainage and utility models, it's particularly important to start with a 2D seed file for your initial layout. Also, you will not want to adjust the name of your DGN, or more importantly, the names of your models after it's been created. This can cause some instabilities and delinking of references. It's best to have your file name convention as well as your model name convention named and established before you import your hydraulic seed file and create your drainage model. One common issue is with the analytic symbology. Analytic symbology is needed to view gutter sections and other properties of the model. However, it should be used sparingly because toggling on and off sometimes causes crashes. This is an area that will be updated in future updates per Bentley documentation. The most common issues are typically between the element property and communication to the utility/hydraulic property. These are supposed to be dynamic, however sometimes it doesn't always update the way you would like it to. In practice, most updates should be done in the feature definition element properties, and it should be transmitted over the utility hydraulic properties. However, keep both windows open to ensure that the information is being transmitted correctly. In some cases, you may need to update the utility hydraulic properties for it to update the feature definition properties. In many cases in open roads, if you need to update a property and you're unable to access it, it may be that you're either accessing it incorrectly or that it's ruled to something. For example, if you need to edit the properties of a catch basin, make sure that you're opening the properties in a 2D view with the 2D model, and in a 3D view, 3D model. For example, I have the 2D view opened here, but I'm actually selecting the referenced in 3D model. So it won't allow me to access the ground elevation or invert elevation, and this can be frustrating. However, if I click the 2D feature definition, the 2D model, I can update the invert and the slope of surface and many other options. Now the reason I can't access this ground elevation is because it's ruled to an elevation reference, and there's another video that can show how to take this ruling on and off. Conduits by default are ruled to their start and end nodes, and so in most cases to adjust the invert you'll need to adjust the invert of the box or end section. However, in some cases you may want to step a pipe or lower it for some reason. You'll need to update the utility hydraulic properties on set invert to start to false, and then you'll be able to access the invert and adjust as needed. End sections in particular seem to be pretty stubborn in updating. If you'll update in the feature definition, you'll see that it's updated in the 3D model. However, it didn't communicate it properly to the hydraulic and utility properties. However, if I modify it in the hydraulic and utility properties, you can see that it's updated here as well as in the 3D model. Catch basins, however, seem to be more preferable to update in the feature definition properties. In either case, just make sure both are communicated.